Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 40, racking up the numbers, loving life.
Getting to the half century. I can't wait for that day.
It's going to be a good day. Can't wait for the Hungy as well.
That'll
be huge.
The year-long potty, when we get to that, how many, 52 weeks in a year?
Yeah.
When we get to 52, that'll be nice as well.
So we've done 40 weeks and we've only missed the 1 week.
Yeah.
Due to a controversial podcast. Which
That'll never see the light of day.
Yeah. Actually, let's talk about this. I saw a fucking insane moon last night.
Yeah.
So, you know, people always talk about supermoons.
It's always on the news. Once in a lifetime, eclipse, all that.
You see it on Facebook. Oh, there's going to be a red moon tonight.
It's going to be like, you won't see this for 7 years.
It's going to be just this moon that is bigger than anything you'll ever see.
You go outside and you're like...
And it's just small. It's pissy. I think...
Half covered.
The super moons that we normally see are worse than a regular moon.
Yeah.
If there's a good full moon, it's bright. It lights up the night sky.
Big. It's better than
It's cool.
I agree with that.
And I'm not into my astrology. You used to have... you still have a telescope.
Yeah. The Celesti.
The Celestron.
I've
What is
never
it?
used
3,000?
Celestron 3000? Something like that. Sky Prodigy.
The Sky Prodigy. And how many times you used it?
Oh, once or twice. Bro.
Yeah. Cool. So would you rate your astrology?
Oh, not at all.
No.
Like, you know how people look up in the sky and be like, that's the Big Dipper, and that's like a constant... I couldn't tell you anything, bro.
Anyway, so...
They'll be like, Venus is coming tonight. I'm like, what do you mean?
I was driving home from work last night. It was probably 9:45, 9:45 for you dumb fucks. And there was a huge orange fireball.
That's
it
crazy,
was
bro.
Orange.
Do you think the world was ending?
It was huge. It did seem like that. I thought it was a meteorite that was coming, but it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
Coming but not moving.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? And it was huge. And anyway, it looked like the moon was about to explode. It was overheating. But it was swollen. It was huge.
See, and that wouldn't make the news.
It was like just before you bust a nut.
Yeah.
Swollen balls. Just a finna bust.
The best moons I've seen are the ones like in your situation where you're just driving and you're like,
but you didn't
fuck?
see a post.
No, there was no post,
There's
no news,
nothing.
no snaps, nothing. But they're the best ones. And then, like you said, they hype up these so-called super moons, and it's just...
They're frauds.
It's underwhelming, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've just never understood why they report them so bad.
Incredible. Anyway, so of course, I saw a cool moon. And we had a storm a while back on the weekend. It was like Sunday or something.
Yeah.
And Tay and I were driving home from Get Chunky, actually. And there was heaps of lightning. It was like a lightning show, basically. Sunday night. And lightning struck. And normally, you know, the sky lights up white. Most times. For some reason, we're driving home and bang, lightning strikes and the sky went green. All the power went out. I don't know if your power went out.
Nah, mine was fine.
Around my area and the surrounding suburbs, the power went out for a few minutes, right? Came back on, and anyway, 5 minutes later, 2 lightning strikes. Bang, bang. Blue. The whole sky went blue. And I've never seen it before.
That's
I Googled
fake,
it. No. Google it. There's blue lightning. It's a real thing. But I saw green and blue lightning. Sort of like a turquoise.
That's insane.
So I've seen an orange fucking moon.
Green and blue lightning.
And green and blue lightning. I think the world is changing.
Oh, mate. The universe is definitely changing shit up.
Socially, culturally, but also astronomically.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Speaking about power going out, ours went out a month ago maybe, but I'm talking all night. Like, it didn't come on till like 3 a.m, right? It woke me up. And I was just there thinking, how the fuck did people survive? Like, it makes you think, what did they all do at night? Up until like when electricity was created, what were people doing at night? Just lighting candles and reading books and shit, or going to bed at 7 o'clock?
Hunting?
I don't know. I feel like people just went to bed at like 7.
Catching wildebeests and shit?
Bro, it's so boring. Has your power ever been out for like hours and hours?
Yeah.
And it's just like...
I mean, like, my dad's quite wise when that happens. He pulls out all of these things for that occasion. Like, he He will still be able to make a hot dinner, still be able to have a bath in like some fucking boiling hot kettle water somehow.
Does he have like a generator?
I don't think so.
He's just prepared for it.
Don't think we have
Just
a Jenny out
wise
back.
knowledge.
Yeah, I think it's just something he grew up with.
Get the candles lighting, you know. It's just, I don't know. It's a
No,
different
he's
world.
got like these torches. He's not a candle man.
Yeah?
Mum's a candle.
Yeah, my
candle
mum will
girl.
light candles if like the power's out.
Mummy candle girl.
But yeah, it's just fucking boring.
It's funny calling women older than you girls.
Yeah. It's like when I was watching Big Brother, there's this guy and he's older than me, but he looks young, so I just call him the kid. And I'm thinking like, he's probably older than me, but I just say,
Is this the one that drives? The driving instructor?
Nah. It's this kid. What's his? I stopped watching it,
Oh,
but his name's Xavier. He's like blonde,
Okay.
and he's older than me by like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But I was the kid.
Just seems young.
Yeah, just champ. But yeah, Big Brother. Stop watching it. Average.
Yeah, I think I watched
Bored.
2 episodes.
It's different.
It's
Not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
They can't recreate that magic.
No. Is that channel 9 or channel 10?
Is it 9? I think it's
Weird
9.
how we don't even know.
9, or is it 7?
I don't think it's 7. Wait, I think it might be.
I think it's 7.
No.
It's not 10. It used to be 10 back in the day, and then maybe I think it is 7.
Really?
Yeah,
Look at that spelling.
Big Bro.
Big Brother.
7.
7. So they've taken the rights.
It's gone off every channel.
Wow.
There you
So
go.
it's the whore of the TV world in
Yeah.
Australia. Which gets passed around. There's a show coming up on Channel 7 called Holy Moly, right?
Are they officially sponsored by Holy Moly the business? Do you know?
Potentially.
Surely you'd have to.
I don't know, because you'd think there'd be some copyright
Yeah, some
infringements or
trademark
something.
things or something.
So basically, this show called Holy Moly we saw advertised on Facebook, and this is our audition tape. Jamo and
We really
Dylan,
want to get on TV.
we're from Perth. We're 20 years old. You're 21. We want to get on TV. You could call us internet personalities, podcast kings, duo of dreams.
Not TikTokers. I don't want to be a TikToker.
No.
Oh, that fucking video with James Charles and...
Oh, that was grim.
Oh, man.
That was grim.
That was probably the worst thing I've seen on the internet.
But look, that's what they want to do, and I appreciate it.
I don't appreciate But yeah, Holy Moly, we want to get on it.
Yeah, so basically, what would we bring to the show? That's one of the questions. Actually, I've got the thing here.
So for people who haven't seen it, it is basically like an obstacle course / mini golf
Yeah.
game. Like a bit Ninja Warrior, a bit Wipeout, easier, with like a big putt at the end or something.
So here we go. They asked this. What makes you... So introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Jamison Lennon. I'm 20 years old from Perth, Western Australia, and I have a podcast with my best mate, Dylan Sacamano.
21, Perth, 6108 for life. Actually, not for life. Fuck staying in Thornley forever. And yeah, we just want to get famous, you know?
What makes you stand out from the crowd?
It's not golf related. We have a podcast.
We have a podcast.
Put ourselves out there.
In every way, shape and form.
What's one of the best things that had ever happened to you?
This podcast.
Yeah, actually, legit. 100%.
Life-changing.
It's sick.
Good for mental health. Good to get out there.
Good to have a chat.
Good to meet people we wouldn't have never
Facts.
have meted. It's just good to get out there and, interact with the people of the world. Bring a smile to people's faces who may need it that week.
Just give a podcast for younger people because there's not many out there. You know, everyone's old in the podcast game. 30 plus most of the time.
That's it. And why do you want to win? At the end of the day, I'm very competitive.
I want that money too.
You're competitive.
I want the money. Material things mean a lot.
Go to charity, of course.
What goes to charity?
No, the money we win.
Your cut can, bro. Yeah, 50% goes to charity. Jamo's cut.
But yeah, no, we'd love to win. We're very competitive, and we just want... I don't know. We'd have a little fan base
I
behind
feel like people
us.
from Perth never win much in
Yeah.
Australia's eye, and it's about time that changes.
So, we're going to get out there. We're going to win Holy Moly. Pick us.
Dress to impress. Go big. Please film in landscape mode. Done.
We just do everything.
Go big. Make us sit up and take notice.
We just made you sit up. and
Don't
take
script
note.
or rehearse anything. Done.
No need. We
No
just did this
need.
off the dome. Off the Dolmio pasta.
I was thinking about that.
Not
They used to have
bad.
sick adverts. I feel like they don't have them anymore.
Yeah, sort of gone off the radar a bit. Maybe the people who
TV adverts have taken a fall. They used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Like I swear, TV adverts used to be good, and now they're just horrific.
We used to have like the American Super Bowl adverts. That's how good ours was.
Oh man, adverts used to be good. People can't be fucked advertising now.
Nah, man.
People's attention span's low. Everyone's watching Netflix. What's the point?
My attention span was low on the Friday night. Last Friday night. God. So it was your girlfriend Carly's 20th birthday.
Yeah, getting old.
And basically, we went into the hotel room that you were staying and shots everywhere. Left, right and centre.
And I never do shots, but I thought, fuck it, it's time.
Yeah. So we all started doing shots. Some people didn't want to do them. There was one girl who didn't want to do the shots, so I just took those shots and said, they're mine now.
Yeah.
I'll do them for you. Did them, and then obviously starting to get a bit faded. And then we had to walk from the hotel room to the casino.
Now that I think about it, I don't remember any of that.
So,
I remember kind of being in the cast I remember seeing you once in the cast,
my recollection of the casino, I was there for 15 minutes. I was in the casino for 15 minutes. And what I did, I got a drink. I went to the toilet maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Why do I remember every time I went to the toilet?
I feel like going to the toilet on a night out is something you do. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
If you go to a festival, like, you just remember going to the toilet. Because it's a moment where you're just...
Apparently we were in the casino for like 2.5 hours.
See, I looked at my account, I only had 2 drinks bought in that time.
So did I.
That's rare, but usually I buy way more.
I remember asking people, where do I get money out? I know where to get money out. But I didn't know where to go. I really want to know what I did for the 2.5 hours. Because I only...
footage, bro.
I want the security footage of me stumbling through Crown. That's incredible. I remember there was a few potty listeners who came up to us. That was cool.
That was cool.
That was on different occasions, though.
Yeah,
I wasn't with you.
I was just walking.
First name recognition.
And then I just heard a Dylan. And I was like... Mm-hmm. And then they were like... I turned around and I was like, I don't recognise these girls. And they were just like, we watch your podcast. And I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah. It was cool.
And that was me. I was going to the toilet and 2 blokes were like, Jamo, it's Jamo. And I was like, yeah, boys, how are ya? I remember that because it's just a moment that hit my heart. And then apparently we took Josh Rognetta home, which I knew was happening, but I can't remember. I think apparently I slept on the way home. And then I had a rough hangover. So someone like called in and asked about hangovers and what our worst was. It wasn't my worst one on the weekend. It was bad. But I had one a few months ago where it was shocking. Yeah? There was... Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it.
I don't like hangovers.
No, they're not
The worst one ever in my whole life was after an 18th.
Yeah.
Daniel Tate's one. We've mentioned that party a few times.
That was full on.
That homemade liquor that he used to make, there was like 70%. The bourbon, bro. I remember us like getting home and I've never felt like I was alcohol poisoned in my life until that moment. I was like, Mum, you need to take me to the hospital. Like, you can feel... Because bourbon, like, you can feel it in you. To feel that burn.
It's like you got a boa constrictor around your neck when you're all bloated and stuff.
Nah, man, it wasn't ideal. But yeah, shots they can transport you.
It was time travel, man.
And it reminds me, Joe Rogan, man, he's like, shots make you want to do crazy shit. Yeah. And I see where he's coming from. Because it's just a quick fucking
goes down,
bang.
Burns, it like zips through your internal, through your streamline.
Yeah.
And then, you turn into an animal.
I feel like usually I have like a cheeky vom on a night out. But times I've done shots, I don't.
Right. That's strange.
I don't know why. Maybe the pure alcohol settles my stomach better than just loading up on shit.
That's crazy. But yeah, obviously drink responsibly, but have a good time.
Yeah. Jamo.
Yeah.
So we got this good question in. This is something I think everyone's kind of thought about once or twice.
Okay.
So you wake up in the morning... and you switch bodies with Talia. So you're in Talia's body with your consciousness.
Okay.
She's in your body with her consciousness. Are you having a crack? You doing the deed?
Am I doing the deed with me?
Yeah.
So it's my body and face, but with her consciousness.
Yeah. So you've waken up and you're Talia Lewis.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, 100%. How can? Because I think that's one of the big opposite genders.
Yeah.
That's one of the big things you wonder, like, what's sex like for them? Because I feel like it's insanely different experience.
I feel like it'd be completely different too.
Yeah, it's like, you can't compare it.
No, and even trying to imagine it is too
can't.
difficult.
So it would be great to be like a girl for a day, man.
Yeah.
And I would definitely you'd want to have sex with yourself. See, is it gay?
No, I don't think so.
You reckon?
But because I think
Because it's your consciousness, though.
I'm a girl now.
In your brain, you're
I'm a
still
girl.
Jamo.
I got titties and pussy.
It would be crazy.
It'd be wild, but yeah, that'd
It
be
would be
pretty
good
cool.
to wake up as
Be a good
girl.
ego boost.
Oh, yeah. Or it could be an ego shutdown.
Yeah, I don't want to see myself naked, do I?
Imagine that.
Nah, fuck that. I'm a stud.
It would be crazy. But yeah, it would be a good experience to be a girl for maybe like a week, not a day. Get a week in the life of.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
You'd really want, a prolonged period.
Because you'd want to,
Because you'd want to try out lots.
Like, how does food feel in your body after you eat? How does drink feel? Do you know what I mean? It would just be so different.
How do they think?
Everything. Yeah.
That would be wild.
Oh man, I feel like girls think completely differently. Like the world
how
wouldn't be that
do you
interested in
fight?
sports.
Oh, it depends. Yeah, some girls love sport.
But majority.
Yeah.
That's not at the top of the list. They're
No.
not talking about it with their girls.
Mm.
They're talking about, I don't know what girls talk about.
Boys.
Yeah, or makeup tutorials or boohoo.com or something.
Mhm.
What they're wearing. It would be insane. That was a good question from that bloke.
It's a great question. Forget his name.
Yeah, I did forget his name.
But oh well.
But he will remember.
Yeah, he will.
It's his moment in the sun.
All right, let's get into the topic you've all been waiting for. Voice messages.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right, so we got Abby. She's got 2 coming in, her and her friend.
Cool.
They sound like they're having a good day too.
Hey boys, this is Abby and my mate Amy here. We love you guys, listen to your potty every week. Alright, we just have one big question. Do you guys pee in the shower?
Because as far as we're concerned, there are 2 kinds of people. People who pee in the shower and people who lie about it. Love your work, boys.
No shit.
that.
That's
I
really
like
good.
that.
I love the energy they brought. They were going back to
They were
back.
driving. They're having
They
a
going
good
places.
weekend, bro. When was that? 8 in the morning too, Sunday morning. They're probably going to get breakfast, had a big night out.
Have
Fuck
a
yeah.
brunch.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the night out they're potentially going to have. But yeah,
Yeah, I pee in
great
the shower.
question. I pee in the shower frequently. I probably enjoy...
No, I feel like every time I would when I get in there.
Yeah, I
Mostly.
enjoy... I pee when I get really cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like this morning I was really cold, so I just,
Yeah.
it's one of those things. But I think I enjoy my shower pees more than a regular pee, just
Okay.
due to maybe the stigma around it. People are like, oh no, you should pee in the shower. Ew, everyone pees in the shower. Don't lie.
I like peeing outdoors. I enjoy that.
Yeah, the sense of freedom, just
Yeah.
letting your willy hang around.
Or just when you're drunk, I like peeing on like a wall or I remember once I peed on. I fucking Carly's sister used to have this absolute loser of I wouldn't say boyfriend, but bloke that used to
Okay.
fucking come around, and I just think of a loser and times it by 100, and I'm talking just
Lost.
a little
I think
dweeb,
if you're that
a-
loser, you're lost.
Anyway, and he had this work van, and I remember coming home drunk one night and I just pissed all over his door and his handle, knowing that he would open that door in the morning. Carly has a video of it, actually.
That is wild.
Yeah, fuck that guy, man. He's a loser. What was his name? Oh, I can't even remember his name.
We're going to a 21st this weekend.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be
And
huge.
the bloke whose 21st it is pissed on my tent at Levers.
Yeah. You have a video of that? Oh,
And
the aftermath.
I was not happy either. I was not happy. I was very, very agitated, frustrated.
Oh,
angry.
yeah. It's your home.
That's my home.
It's your home, bro.
For those,
and it's
those
not a big.
days.
It's not like if you're in your house and someone pees on a wall. It's like if they pee in half your house.
It's like they pee on the side of your bed.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, it is. Yeah, because it's your home, but it's also your bedroom. It's also your bed, technically. Yeah, that was.
Oh, it wasn't the best 10 either. She could
Nah,
see
I had a
through
shit
that.
10 as well.
Oh.
But yeah, definitely pee in the shower. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Peeing in the shower is elite.
Yeah.
One of my favourite things to do in life.
Freedom.
Yeah, it's the little things, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, boys, second question.
Alright, so hypothetically,
Back to back.
if you guys became the next Hamish and Andy, you get given your own TV special gap year. What country are you going to? What sports are you guys competing against each other?
We love you. Come visit.
Come to the East Coast Oz, guys, come!
Okay, we've got some good news for you. Once all the corona shit's done, we're coming to the
We
East
want to.
Coast.
We have to. We need it.
We will.
We want to go there.
Back to your question. We want to go everywhere. We want to do everything. Now, sports, that's something we'll have to come up with.
Because there have to be kind of like maybe some local sports that they play, some local activities,
Yeah.
you know, that
Local
needs to be...
cuisines.
Yeah, that needs to be where we're going.
Right,
But maybe
so
Colombia, we both...
I really, really
so
like
I think
Colombia.
we just go do Colombia and South, like just go straight into the...
South America. Because a lot of people say
Uncle
Europe,
Pablo.
Europe.
I do want to go to Europe.
So do I, but I think that can wait. We keep the things that are close to our heart and we do them early.
Yeah, I want to go to Colombia young, have some fun.
I feel like,
Yeah,
I don't
gap year
know,
in Colombia would be
something
sick.
in my heart says Jamaica, but that could be something that Hamish and Annie didn't do, that the West Indies.
Yeah, we could do
Imagine
like the whole, you know, like that sort of...
the Jamo and Dylan take on the Caribbean.
Yeah, because that's a place that isn't explored enough.
You've got Bermuda, you've got Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, all these islands that have incredible party life, I've heard.
Yeah, one of my mum's friends used to work in a casino in the Bahamas.
That's mad.
Reckon the best time of his life,
Yeah.
bro. Imagine that. But yeah, that's either Colombia or that's actually the what did you say? Not the Bahamas, that whole area.
Bermuda Triangle.
No.
No, what, the Caribbean?
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Caribbean.
I think that's there or Colombia, number 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All right,
Moving
Big
on.
Joe.
Hey Jamo and Dylan, hope you're well. Yeah, I got a bit of a question for you. I was in the shower last night and
Been.
with all the shit that's been going on with coronavirus, especially over in America, Black Lives Matter sort of thing, like, I want your thoughts on this. What is the goal of humanity? Like, why are we here? Doesn't make much sense to me.
Doesn't make much sense to me either. However, I feel like one of the best things in life to do is laughter. Is laughing, right? So if you share laughter with your family, I feel like that's a moment you'll remember. If there's like a mad joke at school, you remember that.
Yep.
Laughing and having a good time is, I guess, my goal for humanity.
Yeah, same.
Enjoyment.
I mind just to have fun.
But if you look,
Have fun.
I guess that's our life motto. But if you look broader
Party.
at what is humanity here for? What are humans here for? What are we here for?
No one knows because people you can say the old, oh, you're here to breed, and but
Turns
that's too
out
bad. Are you?
we've just rocked up on Earth and we fucked it up, basically.
Yeah.
Like we've run amok. Is
Fuck
that what
yeah.
we intended to
Yeah.
do? Come here, ruin the environment,
Have
ruin
some fun,
the
bro.
towns,
Have some fun.
deforestation, like just
But maybe we've made it better. The world was boring before.
true. Wouldn't have been much to do.
There's still a lot of plants around. Still a lot of jungle.
Yeah, just explore.
Think about how much land there is, bro. Like in Australia, we probably occupy like 10% of the whole country
Yeah.
in the coast, you know? I think it's just to have fun. I literally think you just meant to have fun.
That's what we
You
were
can't
here
be
for.
working every day for 40 years in the same job. You can't do that.
Because
I feel like
but
that's not
also-
healthy, bro.
I agree.
That's not
but
what the
that's
universe
also
wants.
something that the humans implemented into society.
Yeah, to control.
Right. But
Who made society the way it is, bro?
I don't know, but they fucked up, didn't they?
They fucked up. Everyone could have been having fun in the Bahamas. Why doesn't everyone live there? Party time with coconuts, bro.
It's small for 7 billion.
Nah, I'm sure we could fit them, bro.
But there's lots
India
of
fits 1.5 billion or something.
Yeah, there'd be lots of little Bahamas everywhere.
Yeah.
Like there'd be all these islands
That are just paradise.
paradisos. But like some
You probably
people
get bored of paradise though after a while if you live there.
head
It's not
to,
paradise.
Head to Russia.
Yeah, oh yeah, try something out. Bro, Russia's huge.
Yeah.
Russia is scary big.
Biggest country in the world.
And it's not used. Like there's like
Heaps of it that's just
Russia's scary,
hills
man.
and shit.
They have a different life over there. They wrestle bears and shit. That's like normal life for them. It's weird. All right, we got Summer. Frequent.
Thoughts on Kanye running for 2020 president? I honestly think he would be better than Trump.
Yeah, look, I don't really care. Not my country.
I don't think he's doing it to actually win because he's gone in 4 months before the fucking election's on.
Yeah, but he's also very deluded. He thinks he can... Like, he sets the bar really high.
Yeah, he goes for it, man.
But he hits it a lot of the time. Like with his fashion, his shoes, all that shit. He actually killed it.
Yeah.
And he became very good at what he does.
I mean, obviously, like, he's not going to win. And from what I read, he is like a supporter of Trump. Like, he actually is.
A lot of people did say Trump wasn't going to win too. However, he was already in politics. Like,
I think that I read a thing that he's doing it to take votes away from Trump's opposition.
Right.
And I was like, that makes a bit of sense.
Is that because they're mates? Like they know each other or whatever?
Like, Kanye does support him, so, just doing what he feels. I think he's run a bit late if he was serious about it.
Oh, it's very late.
Imagine not 4 months. Like imagine if he wins, bro.
Starting a marathon 20 kilometres after everyone else.
Trying to win.
Yeah. But, look, he's got millions and millions of supporters, but I don't think those people will actually vote for him. No one will take it seriously enough.
But I mean, he'll get some
respect
votes.
for going
He'll
for
probably
it.
finish third or something.
Maybe.
But yeah, fair enough. It's weird how people can just run for president in America. Like, I feel like in Australia, like, you don't see a random... Like, Hamish and Andy aren't going, fuck it, we're going for it.
No.
I feel like you can't do that here.
They'd be cool, though, in
imagine
power.
a dual... Like a duo.
That'd
Maybe
be cool.
that's something we look at later in life once we turn 35 or something. All right, from Corey.
Yeah.
Schoolmate, he's got a good one.
All right, boys, I've got a question for you. Where do birds go in big thunderstorms and that? Like, I've never seen a bird out chilling on a tree when it's just piercing down with rain. So maybe this will get in the potty, maybe not.
Oh, it has got in the potty,
It's got in
Corey.
the potty, mate. But good question. I don't know.
Because
birds do fuck off if there's a storm coming.
they do.
They know that's
you see them fly off
go
in
crazy.
their flock.
Yeah.
They fuck off in their flock.
But
they flock off.
Yeah, they flock off.
Right? And then, you don't see them in trees because obviously lightning.
Yeah. But where are they? They're not hiding indoors. Do they go in? Is there like a cave? Where do they go? They can't be in a tree. Or do they just...
I feel like they might...
Do they make nests?
They might fly off into the bush.
Do they fly really high?
I feel like that, they might do.
Maybe they go above it. Nah, that's probably too high for a normal bird.
But birds can't fly all the time. So
they get tired.
I feel like, when you see birds just chilling on the floor, like pigeons spend a lot of time on the floor. I feel like they'd go into like a forest and just chill on the floor under trees until the storm goes. Then they'll come back and do their flying shit.
Do birds get cold?
Great question. I think so.
Does temperature affect
I've
them?
got a bird, and my bird shivers all the time.
Yeah.
I think my bird's going to die.
Probably.
Yeah. He's lived a pretty bad life. I wish I could say he's had a good life.
But he just hasn't. You don't want to lie to the public.
I'm not going to lie. I don't do that. I trained him for maybe 2 years alongside my mum, dad, and my sister.
Yeah.
Used to go on my hand, my shoulder, my head.
And what does it train it to do? Just to behave?
Yeah, well, if you go up to a bird, it's going to fly away.
Yeah,
but
so
I
you
go
gotta
up to
stop.
I go up to that bird, goes in my hand, goes in my shoulder. Sorry,
Is it a talking bird or not?
He's learnt how to do the telephone, so he goes that shit. He knows how to say hello, Jamo.
Yeah, because his name's Jamo as well.
We've talked about that.
Yeah, I love that. Jamo's dog's named Jamo as well.
It's not. Rocky is the dog. But yeah, I guess he's just in a cage. We let him out. He flies around the house once a week. Sometimes twice a week.
Where does he fly? Just
all around, mainly in that. But
are you gonna let him out before he dies?
He gets let out every week.
No, I mean out.
No, because he will die. Watch, I let him out. He'll fly out and get swooped.
One day he's just gonna be on the newspaper at the bottom of the.
Yeah,
that's sad, eh?
Wrap him up, pop him in a box, bury him outside, and have a funeral like the other ones.
Yeah. How many are out there?
2 birds. Yeah, there's just 2 birds, and
I thought there was more coming.
Oh well, there's like ashes of dads and grandparents.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like dad's out there. My great granddad from over east is out there.
Really?
All down by the tree.
Whoa, that's insane.
Yeah. The whole family just chilling in the backyard.
Is that where you want to end up?
Oh, yeah, maybe. If this place sells, then like,
you won't.
I can't really take it
Come
with
back
me.
and there's fucking apartments and...
Yeah, just built. But, I don't know, we'll see.
Guess you'll find out one day.
See what happens. I don't really want to be scattered in an ocean. Just to end up in fish guts.
Yeah, and then you end up in someone's dinner, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, have you ever thought of that? Jeez.
You probably swam in it.
Well, you do. It goes in the ocean. The
And
ocean
then the
is...
ocean is one.
Think of all the shit that happens in the ocean.
Oh.
People get eaten by sharks. Their blood floats around the ocean.
Yeah.
People die. People get chopped up, thrown into the
To the
ocean by
bottom of the
drug
ocean.
mafia.
Imagine all the secrets at the bottom of the ocean, bro.
You know, there's I saw a TikTok the other day. There's a fish called a swordfish, and the swordfish goes 200 kilometers an hour, or no, 120 kilometers an hour.
Still quick.
60 miles per hour, which is like 110.
Yeah, that's like double base 110 or something. Yeah.
That's going faster than vehicles.
Yeah.
Underwater. Wild.
You wouldn't even see it, bro.
But these things are so
they get away from the shark
streamlined.
easy, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Apparently
think
they're
sharks go that
deep sea
quick.
fish.
Ah, true.
And this bloke found one in shallow water and was like, oh, man. Like,
Just hell shocked.
yeah, he's actually the Australian bloke.
Oh,
YBS Youngblood or Brody or whatever his name
Left us
is.
on the scene. Whatever. Next question.
Hey guys, just wanted to leave this here. How would you rate your own haircut out of 10? Now I feel shit about my own head. Like,
Poor girl.
7. Mine.
Yeah, I like mine.
Yeah. So I'd give myself a
I'm
7.
gonna go like 9. I enjoy it.
Wow, that's good.
I enjoy it.
There was actually a bloke in school, shout out Jacob. Jacob used to say that I had the same haircut through every year of school. Can't deny it.
Yeah. Mine was trash until I grew it long and then I found my style.
Mine was the same, like...
Jake, that's funny, bro.
Mine was the same
He'll love hearing that.
surfer wave, right? And I remember it was in year 12 maths, and he goes, bro, you've had the same haircut ever since you came to
Did
school.
you just start laughing?
Yeah, I giggled, but it also cut me deep a bit. Because I was like...
Because most people go through different ones in high school.
Yeah, people
I think
have
I went
phases.
like 3 or 4.
People have phases. You start off with short hair.
Yeah,
and then-
terrible hair in my year 7
Then
and 8
you had
photos.
like one that sort of went over a bit like this.
Yeah,
and
like
curled.
a bit. Yeah, and that was like my year 9, 10, and then I just decided to
Yeah.
go along. So I went through 3.
Yeah, and I've done the same one. There was one year where I thought, oh, let's grow it out. I'm going to grow my hair out. I grew out basically an afro. It was like an afro with a mullet at the
You should
back.
try and get that photo up or something, bro. That's insane.
If I can find it, I would try and put it up. But
That's so good.
I just had heaps of hair. Even in my driver's license photo, I had heaps of hair.
Yep.
That's wild. Someone said, oh, you got puffy hair. And I said, you want to fight, mate? Like, what do you mean?
Puffy?
Yeah.
Puffy hair. That's rude, bro.
It is rude.
That's
It's
rude.
Pure disrespect.
Puffy.
But, yeah, I'll give myself...
Because it means puffy and also like...
Yeah.
That's... Nah. Can't be taking that.
I just said...
Say it to me in the yard, bro.
So I just get more shorter on the sides and just leave a bit on top just to puff it over.
Yeah. Do you get scared when you get haircuts? They ever fuck it up?
I've only ever had 2 fucked up haircuts,
Oh,
and they
true.
weren't that bad. It was
Yeah.
just like, they uneven or just wasn't what I expected. But
You
most
ever had a male haircut? Man cut your hair?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The place I go to, I've had a haircut from every single person that works
Nice. Is there the one you like more though?
there. No,
Oh, just all.
the one I went to last time, like a middle-aged woman, she was very good. And She did what I wanted, so
Oh, because she's got those, experience.
she's been there 15 years or
Yeah,
something, so
it's
she
her
knows.
bread and butter.
Yeah,
I think this bloke's from Sheffield. I think this is the Sheffield.
Sheffield.
Alright, lads. Big love from Sheffield.
They're doing good this year in the Prem.
So I'm talking to this girl now, innit? And I knew her for a little bit from work and started speaking to her
Sports.
about maybe a month ago. It was going alright, but I felt it going a bit dead, so I thought, see if she's interested. I'm going to air the message, and then if she messages me back, then, she's interested. And if
Classic.
not, is what it is.
I like that.
Anyway, she messages me a couple days later. But whenever I bring up, like, linking in real life, she says she's up for it, but then she acts a bit weird about it, and she leaves my messages on delivered for days and days and days. Just want to know how you'd approach this situation, what your thoughts are, because I'm fucking stumped, boys, can't lie.
Jeez. Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, that was brutal, bro.
It is because, all right, so the conversation goes well, and then you try and link in real life, and then she airs
it
you.
out. I like the terms they use, eh?
Yeah.
But fuck her, bro.
Yeah.
She's fucking your time right now.
Probably not worth your time because you're putting all this time and effort into her, and then she's not
playing the game, bro.
Reciprocating. Great word. She's playing a game. So we would say move on, find a lass,
and she'll come back.
Maybe, but find a girl who will give you the time of day.
Yeah, 100%. Don't waste time, bro. You're young. Have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy that Sheffield life.
Enjoy the Sheffield life.
What is Sheffield life like? Send us another message. Tell us what Sheffield life is like.
So send us some photos of Sheffield. I wonder if
I
Sheffield's
can already
a
imagine
shithole.
what I think it would look like, and I hope it looks.
I think we look at England like we look at England. You know what I mean? It's just it's all a bit.
So I guess we'll find out. I feel like there's red signs in England. Chicken shop or something.
Red with the white text.
Yeah.
Pauly's chicken shop.
All right, Adam Ranger, and he is Ranger. So there you go.
Fitting.
G'day boys, got a question for the potty. Bit of a dodgy one, but I'm 18 years old, turning 19 at the end of this month, and
nearly 19.
I was just wondering, what age do you think is?
I'm on board, bro. Fucking next question from him. Fucking hell.
G'day boys. Just one more question for the potty. As an avid podcast listener, I'd just like to know what podcasts you guys listen to. Maybe a bit of Joe Rogan, a bit of Andrew Schultz.
Yep.
Theo Von, maybe.
Just named.
Yeah, well, there you go, mate. You've named all of them.
Pretty much.
Schultzy, Theo. Who's the other one? Oh, Joe, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I feel like most people, they're the premier podcast. So.
Yeah, and then there's a couple Australian ones that are okay.
Yeah, they're all right. But yeah,
Still and Friends.
What's your favourite? I'm really enjoying Theo Von at the moment.
Theo Von's good.
He's incredible.
I do like the Flagrant 2 potty.
Yeah, that's always good. They're always a bit of culture in that as well, you know?
Yeah.
They got the Indian, they got white man, they got Puerto Rican. It's sick. They got it going on.
Ahoy, boys. Quick question.
Ahoy.
If you could have lived the lifestyle and written all the songs of one musician, who would it be?
Bro, that's
Michael Jackson.
That's...
I'm joking. I would never land there.
All about the lifestyle from MJ. That's the standard of question I want. That is good.
Yeah.
Reese, that is...
That's
Reese,
I'll
name Reese Pooley. Mm-hmm. That is a great fucking question. That's the standard I want.
Yeah, because that gets you thinking...
Ahoy. I'm already up.
That's what
I'm up and about.
I think Hamish and Andy used to have people say ahoy.
Fuck yeah, bro.
So man's
ahoy.
just adopted it.
I rate that highly. Good question. But yeah, that's
great question.
Jeez, who would I want?
Obviously, it was a joke saying Michael Jackson. I don't really want to be involved in the Neverland experience.
No, I'm good. Don't like MJ.
I instantly think rock stars.
Same. I'm thinking 70s, 80s
I'm
rock
thinking
stars.
rock stars.
But I don't know who. Like, who do I like? I mean, obviously, there's that AC/DC.
I'm not going to go Prince.
No. I don't mind Prince, but I'm not like, I don't want to live that life.
Yeah.
I don't want to put on like makeup and shit.
Yeah.
And
maybe.
Blouses.
But then, like, Kiss, amazing rock band. I wouldn't want to do that whole makeup thing as well.
Nah, because that's too much. Like, I feel like it'd be bad for my skin.
True. Very full on.
I feel like that'd be heavy makeup on your face.
Lead singer of AC/DC.
That'd be cool. That'd be a cool life.
That'd be mad.
All those bands. I watched a movie on Motley Crue.
So did I.
And man, they just were crazy.
That was
I don't know their names,
lifestyle.
but I mean,
yeah.
If you want to have an experience, that's what I'm. See, they had
an
experience.
The Dirt, I think.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah.
I would definitely pick like an '80s rock band.
Probably the same.
I wouldn't. I don't want to be Freddie Mercury. Band. I'm not picking Queen.
No, I don't want to die of AIDS.
And I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you look at today's society, it's harder to pick because there's so many individuals. But even like a Stormzy, he's living the life, man. He's getting paid $1 million for a show now.
I like to be Skepta. That'd be sick.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely like an 80s
rock band. You know, like your AC/DC or your
Even your Motley Crue.
Yeah, Motley Crue, fucking...
Because that's a life where you'd have loads
Guns
of
N'
stories.
Roses or something. Yeah, just one of those.
And
definitely.
Nickelback?
Oh,
Nickelback are actually sick. I
they
like
just get,
it.
so, bro, they get
Ripped
bullied.
into
They
all
get
the
bullied.
time.
They get bullied. Straight up bullied.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But mate, 2000, Blink 182, just be a little punky or something. I don't know.
They were popping back
They
then.
were.
Everyone at my school used to have on their iPod Touches.
Yeah.
They used to have the Blink 182 logos and shit.
Yeah, they were. I watched their little concert of theirs. It was Big Day Out 2000 in Sydney, and it was insane.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's who I choose.
No, they're good. They're good. They used to do concerts naked, bro.
Even better.
They were like, I read when I was watching, I think it was at Carpool Karaoke, and they were there, and they were like, yeah, when we first started out, we used to just strip down and fucking, they would be good. I reckon they had a sick life.
Separate myself.
They're good, bro. All right.
Hi boys, hope you're having a ripper time.
Yep.
Always.
I know you guys live in Perth,
No shit.
but what state do you reckon is better? Queensland or New South Wales?
Oh, I'm going NS Dub, and he's from Queensland.
I'm
sorry.
going NS Dub. See, mine is family affiliation. Mum's from New South Wales, so
Yeah.
that's obvious.
Mine's just based off
Obvious
experience. I've been
family
to both. Queensland, I feel like is fun for the novelty.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Yeah, I feel like it's good for a little 2-week stay, just a little chill, go to the theme parks. You can do some coastal things,
Yeah.
and then I feel like Sydney just has more to offer in life, I guess.
Agreed. I think it's just the class above, and I think it'd be a better place to. I'm just picking New South Wales.
Yeah, and people from Queensland don't feel offended by that because we love Queensland. We're going to be there, but if we had to choose,
Sometimes you just got to take that L.
NS Dub.
You just got to take that L.
Yeah.
All right, we got one sent in from Amy. Let's hear it.
Hi guys, I'm in high school at the moment and everyone always asks me like, what do you want to be when you get out of high school? And I have no idea, so I was just wondering how you guys figured out what you guys wanted to do.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. Because, look, we didn't even know until 6 months ago.
Don't feel that much pressure to know.
No.
You're young.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
It might happen when you're 30, might happen when you're 20, might happen in the next 6 months.
Exactly.
You don't know. We basically started this, it started okay, and then it started to pop off.
Yeah.
And then since then, we haven't looked back.
We just
and
know that it's what it's.
we know that this is the life we want to go.
Yeah.
This is the journey we want to lead.
Yeah, like, you know, when you're doing it, you know you like it, you're interested, you want to do it, you're thinking about it, you're thinking about where it can take you, and that's how you know what you want to do. Like, you got to think about the life you want and how you're going to get there.
Exactly.
Find the right people to do it with.
Don't try and live your life for your parents. Don't try and live your life for anyone else but yourself.
Facts.
You know, you just got to think about what you want to do, where you want to be.
And she's in school, so I would say don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
Just
obviously,
have fun, bro.
in your subject choices and shit. I don't know if you're in your last year. Did you say she's in her
No,
last year?
I can't remember what year. If she
Anyway,
mentioned.
choose subjects that you're going to enjoy doing. And
Yeah,
if you know, like, if you like the arts or something, you know, choose more of those subjects. But at the end of the day, you'll find it.
They won't. They might like
at the right time.
The subjects we didn't lead to
anything.
There's no fucking podcast subject.
No.
They led to nothing that we're doing. So it's just have fun and it'll come to you if you look for it. If you
School
want it.
really limits you, to be honest, in terms of what you want to do.
Yeah.
It just takes you down the university path.
Yeah.
So it takes you...
Or the TAFE path if that's what you pick. One of the two, you know?
But there's no mechanic class at school,
No,
is there?
you have to fuck off for a day. So, just, like, you know, if you find yourself watching, like, lots of, like, if you're a girl, for example, you watch lots of makeup things, maybe that can be you want to be a makeup artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We watch lots of podcasts, we thought, fuck it, we want to do it. That's just how it works. Alana.
I just thought of another question for the potty. What's your thoughts on Australia wanting to ban TikTok?
Look, not ideal.
Not ideal.
I can't see it happening.
I mean, that people go, oh, they got our information. Bro, if they wanted your info, they can get it off anything else.
The yellow pages.
They could probably
the white
email
pages.
Mark Zuckerberg and say, give us all. He'll go, yep, no worries. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm not having it. If they get rid of it, I'll bring it back.
If they want my if they want my info that bad, they can find it through anything. Like, it's not going to be TikTok.
And it's China.
Why are they going to steal your account with $500?
What does China need my info
China
for?
doesn't need my info. They want, like...
China want my email address?
No, they don't
You
give
can
a
find
fuck,
that
bro.
shit. So, look,
You go
At
on
the
my
end of the
Instagram
day-
page and find out everything you want to know.
Yeah.
Like-
So obviously, if you only follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram, follow us on everything else, follow us on the talk. But if talk does end up going, which we can't see happening,
No, it won't happen.
But just follow us on everything, just cause.
Talk won't go. So don't
You want to
worry
be the
about it.
biggest fan? Be the biggest fan. We have a lot of people that claim they're the biggest fan. You're not the biggest fan. Some people message into our show, they don't even follow us.
That's weird,
fucked.
eh?
Get fucked.
Mate, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess.
That is.
All right, Hannah.
Okay, so you're on death row.
Yeah.
And they're asking, what do you want for your last meal? What are you having?
Oh.
What did I do, man? Why am I here? I'd be sad. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat.
What could...
Imagine waking up in the morning, you're dying today.
I'd love, like...
Is it a... I'd love to know what time I'm getting killed at would play a role. I feel like they don't kill you in the morning.
No, I think they do.
In the morning?
No, like 6 o'clock, 6 a.m.
Oh, so my last meal would be at night, obviously. I would pick a dinner. I think surely you could pick. I'll pick a dinner.
I think I'd pick like a really elite barbecue dinner, but I'd have like potato bake. I'd have like marinated chicken. I'd have,
just a bit of everything.
Sausage. I'd have the lot. A big feast.
What's my favourite? So yeah, I need some bacon in there. I love
or you
bacon.
could have some pasta, like an elite pasta dish.
I think I just want a steak. I feel like live a man, die a man,
steak,
bro.
chips.
Yeah, and then maybe some like some sides, like you mentioned, and then I'd love I love strawberries, so just a punnet of strawberries for my dessert,
a punnet?
And some cream.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
punnet.
Yeah, they're bro, 100%.
That's crazy.
And then maybe some cream.
Yeah.
I love cream. That can be my little dessert, and my drink will just be like a Coke or something.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
you've got it well thought out.
I was like, you might as well just pick all the things that your very favorite foods.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
I might throw some chicken nuggets in there.
Yeah. Oh, you got to.
Yeah.
From where? Homemade, or you going? I want this brand.
There was some chicken nuggets I had in Bustleton. Incredible.
Yeah.
It was just like a beach cafe.
True.
I guess they were homemade-ish. But they were elite.
And just some of the best you've had in your time?
Probably the best I've ever had in my life.
Where was it? Bustleton?
It was like
Could you find your way back there?
Yeah. No, it's a pretty well-known place. I can't remember the name of the cafe. Just remember how good their fucking nuggets were.
All right, Pete. Let's see what you got.
G'day, boys. So
G'day.
basically, I've got an issue that I'm hoping you boys can help out with.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
So basically, I sit next to this girl in math, but when I started sitting next to her, she had a boyfriend. So, like, I just didn't intrude, but...
Good boy.
Basically, I just got in the friend zone without even trying. But now they're broken up, and I'm wondering if I should shoot my shot or not. Let me know, boys.
Look, if you're not mates with the guy, shoot your shot.
I feel like, that it doesn't sound like they're mates. I even reckon maybe he's got at a different school. That's the vibe I'm getting, the boyfriend. So I think shoot your shot. You're young. Maths is boring.
And also, who did the breaking up? If he broke up with her, then you can easy just ask, just shoot the shot.
If she broke up with him, you might need to up your game because she's looking for a new stallion.
Yeah.
If she did the breaking up.
And she might want a little bit of time. So you're going to... If you can just ask her about it and see what's what.
How you going? But I think, shoot your shot.
Shoot your
and
shot.
Just work how you got to work through it. Do it.
Don't go for a slam dunk yet, I would say. Because if you go for slam dunk...
Set up the play. Call a timeout.
Yep.
Calm.
Mm-hmm.
Pick how you're coming at it.
And it's not like you have 3 seconds left.
Nah.
It's the second quarter, bro.
Yeah, you got the whole game left.
Just pass it around, get it to MJ, and then MJ
get
can
everyone
do
a
his
feel
thing.
of the ball, and then get it to the star, and then see what's going on. Yeah. I think that definitely would.
Everyone needs to touch the ball twice before you score.
Yeah, warm everyone up.
Exactly.
Fico.
So basically, boys, I love the potty.
Thanks.
You guys are funny blokes, but I need some advice, and I'm going to keep it quick. It's a bit of a long story, but I'll speed it up. So basically, I was friends with this girl for a year and a half, got friend-zoned by her, built my way up to the top. Again, slow grind. Got with her on Saturday night, but it was off the basis of me telling her that I didn't want any relationship with any girls. I was just going to fuck around. Later in the night, I got with her because I knew that's what she wanted. But it was basically a lie. And now I'm back to square one, so boys...
Square.
help me out here. I really like this girl, but I fucking lied to her and said I didn't want a relationship, even though I do. I've hooked up with her. I know she likes me, but I'm basically lost as for what to do right now. So can you chuck some advice, lads? Thanks again. Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks,
Cheers,
mate.
bro. Obviously, didn't mean to take the piss. It was just a few words were a bit too funny not to take advantage of. So
that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Look, so he's got this issue.
So he's told her he doesn't want a relo.
He doesn't want a relo. He thinks she wants a relo.
So they've hooked
hooked up. Now he's like, the fuck do I
you
do?
can just go back on your word.
I back to square one.
She's not gonna if you ask her out, she's not gonna be like, oh, but I thought you didn't want a relo.
Yeah. So I don't know. Stick to your guns. If you don't want a relo,
call a timeout.
Exactly, call a timeout. But I feel like this one, you're in the last quarter.
Review your game, refine it. So you're in the pressure cooker now.
You're in
it's
the
last
pressure
quarter. So you've got to fucking look at the game plan and go, okay, this is where we've gone wrong so far.
Yeah. You say, look, I've lied to her. We're going to acknowledge that. Now we need to move forward. We need to, we
need to
can't
find a way around that.
Exactly. We can't have a backcourt violation.
No, we're not going backwards.
No.
So move forward.
Keep moving forward. Be honest and be direct. Straight to the rim.
Yeah.
Get in the paint.
She can't handle that.
No, she can't handle that.
Get straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And if you miss, you got to rebound.
If you miss,
get that offensive rebound.
And then if you still miss, there's always another game.
Exactly.
Unless it's the finals.
The playoffs. It depends. Look, you're not 25, so
call a timeout. Review. Think. Because we don't know how she's acting towards him. From what it sounds, she's keen.
Yeah.
So you just gotta.
She wants a bit of that Fico.
Yes. Sounds like Puerto Rican or something, eh?
Fico the baller. And Fico, I think he's the basketballer, isn't he?
Yep. So that he'll understand that. He'll be thinking. So that's what I mean. Look for
analogies.
lessons in your life and analogies in your life. You play basketball. You know all about timeouts. You know about set plays.
When stuff happens in my life, I do think about footy. I think, all right, told them the ball. You've been pinged. They get the free kick.
Now
you fight for the ball back.
How are you going to get back?
You're
going to
pick
go harder
that
in that
ball
next
up.
context.
Yeah, you're gonna pick the ball up. You're gonna have a few bounces. Maybe you have a night out. Could be like you sell some candy, and then you slot one from the boundary. That's the jackpot.
Get back into the game.
Exactly.
You make a mistake, the next touch has to be a good one. Do the base. Just focus on it. Don't think about what you're doing next. Don't think about the handball before you've got the ball.
Exactly.
Focus on getting the ball.
Also, shout out to the lucky motherfuckers who won 50 million and 80 million in the lotto. So there was a 50 There was a 50 mil jackpot.
Australia.
Yep. One person won it all, right? And then last night there was an 80 mil and one person won it all.
Have they been identified? Have they claimed it, or are they sometimes
one was a middle-aged woman. It was her first lotto ticket purchase, and the other one we don't know about yet. But shout out to them. Have a good life. You're set.
Oh man, Patrick Mahomes. You see his contract?
Yeah, 500 mil
over 12 years. Whatever. Good for you, man.
That's his
throw
life
ball, $500 billion, whatever the fucking number is dollars.
I know, and he nearly stuffed up in that.
Yeah, I know.
He
wasn't hell good in it.
No,
but he's got that payday.
He no Tom Brady, is he?
He got that payday. That's so much money. Whatever. It's like $96 a minute. I swear. I think I saw whatever.
That's stupid.
All right, the final question: Jake, Austin, Peter Swinson.
Okay, so I want to hear what you guys think about this.
All right.
A year ago, or almost a year ago, I was at Levers, staying in a room with 4 of my mates, but one of them has a girlfriend, right? And I found out on the 3rd night, I think it was.
Big night.
He fucked her on my bed. On my bed. There was 3 beds. He had his own on mine. I just want to hear what you guys think about that. Personally, not happy, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Obviously, it's a power move from that couple.
I think just be happy that the bed's seen some action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know. Did you have action on the bed?
Yeah. So if you didn't have anything, and then he's gone and done it in your bed plus his bed, he owns the house at that point. He probably did it on all their beds. Imagine if we get each mate going.
Well, yeah, night 1, night 2, night 3, innit?
I mean, it's not ideal, but
it's not. Yeah, you just got to move on. That's something that happens at Levers. That's something you need to be.
That's something that's going to happen throughout life.
I guess that'll be a story that you'll be telling when you're 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like when you reunite with your mates.
Oh, bro, remember that?
And you're at the pub, remember when I fucked that chick on your bed? And he'll be like, oh, yeah, you dickhead. See, that's something that you'll love in the future. But right now it might hurt. Look, it's been a year.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank him.
But look, my boundary is if there was any, cum on the bed. Look, if you're sleeping on that, bit of cum on the pillow. You don't want that crawling.
Not on the pillow. But I mean, that bed would have been worked out a lot before you were there. Yeah. So, the story
That's like every hotel.
The story, yeah, I always think about who was in the hotel before you were in the hotel.
Yeah.
Could have been a crackhead.
Could have been a grubby drug dealer.
You don't know what's going on in those sheets before you are in there thinking, it's the best time of my life.
And how there's sometimes a quick turnaround. So you'll be...
a couple hours. An hour maybe.
You got to do a quick
2
wash.
hours.
That's a quick wash. You're not going to get everything out of that.
That's mate, they probably just flip it over. They don't even, they're
that's
thinking,
what they do in
Bali. Just they don't even flip, they just switch it, like the head to toe bit. So, man.
Wild.
But yeah, I reckon, you'll look back on that and laugh. It's not that. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. Get him back,
Yeah, get him back.
Get him back. There you go.
Go into his house.
Go into his house.
And do it on his bed.
Have a wank on his bed.
Okay.
That's too far.
Yeah.
That's like disrespectful, I feel. Imagine that. That's kind of funny, actually. Do that.
All right. We'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us once again for podcast number 40.
Out and done, mate.
Have a good week. And bye-bye.